You know what'd be sweet?
What?
Back-to-back truck reviews.
Oh, yeah. Imagine if we had like a GM or something.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What's that over there? Pull over. See that? See what I'm seeing? That white one? Pretty sure that's a new Ram Rebel.
What, you just going to go ask him?
No, he's going to be out all day farming, dude. We'll take it and bring it back before he even knows we had it. We're just borrowing it.
We can't keep doing this.
Sometimes, if you want to get things done, you just have to live like a rebel. Dude, keys are in it.
Dude, he's a farmer. He's definitely got guns.
Dude, not to worry. So do we.
Where'd you get that?
Okay, come on, let's go, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Car Mates. I'm Nate.
I'm Zach.
And today we are driving the 2020 Ram Rebel.
4x4 crew cab.
So, back-to-back truck reviews.
Back-to-back truck reviews. You know, we came fresh off the F-150, right into the Ram.
Direct comparison.
Pretty much. Just next video we should try and get a GM.
There you go. So, Ram, show us what you got.
Okay.
I mean, feels the same? It actually...
The takeoff felt quicker than the F-150.
Absolutely.
The F-150 didn't launch as aggressively as that.
Yeah, and in my honest opinion, I might be a little bit biased, but I love the sound of a Hemi. So I would take the sound of this truck over the Ford.
It's definitely got a more aggressive stock exhaust.
The truck's powered by Chrysler's Hemi, 5.7 litre naturally aspirated V8. Puts out 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque from the factory. That's 10 more pound-feet of torque than Ford.
You think they did that just because?
Oh, absolutely.
They're
they
like,
did.
oh, the Ford's got this. Well, we're gonna put 10 more just so.
Exactly. They're like, oh, we'll have the
Take
exact
that.
same horsepower, but we'll just sprinkle a little bit of extra torque.
Truck, yeah. So yeah, like I said in the previous video, like trucks, they're all pretty close nowadays. Like it doesn't really. They might have different numbers on paper, but they're so close. You're not really gonna notice the difference.
But towing capacity.
Oh yes.
Oh, Ram, you fell off the wagon on this one. With 11,610 pounds.
And Ford's like what, 13 something?
13,200. Yeah, it's definitely not the best in its class. So suck on that, Sam Elliott.
The new Dodge Ram doesn't have the best towing capacity in its class. Guts, glory, Ford.
Oh boy. The truck has ZF's 8-speed automatic transmission, which you can barely tell the difference between Ford's and GM's 10-speed. The gears are spread out pretty much the same, and I'd say equally as smooth as each other.
But this one has the dial shifter.
Yeah, your most disliked thing.
I mean, I like how they've moved it since the previous Ram. When it first came out, it was right beside the volume knob.
Yeah, they've separated it pretty well.
Yeah.
What do you think though? Equally as smooth?
Yes, I would say
Can't really tell the difference.
it felt the same. Like I said, it was just the noise of the noise of the takeoff is what made it feel faster.
Yeah, equally smooth
Yeah.
gear changes.
Very similar.
Very similar.
If you were to drag them, I'm sure they would be side by side.
Yeah, you can't really give a distinctive win to either the 8-speed or the 10-speed.
Plus, it's a truck, so
again, we're not going for a race performance here. So modes, fill me in.
Fun fact: it has none.
No modes.
No modes because it's a truck and it does truck things. It doesn't need modes. But actually, it has one mode. It has tow mode, but that's just a basic on a truck.
Naturally.
You don't want to drive it in tow mode when you're just daily driving without towing.
But what about wet and snow mode?
It's a truck. If you're in the snow, you put it on 4x4.
That is true. Drum roll. Fuel economy?
Who cares? It's a truck, and it's a V8.
That's true. What is it actually, though?
17 liters per 100 kilometers.
Oh, worse than his class.
Yeah.
How's she handle?
She handles nicely. Right away, I can feel it is a little more loose than the Ford, but the Ford had sport mode, and that actually tightened it up a bit. But I mean, I have no problems going around bends in this thing.
Ride quality feels nice.
The ride quality is very smooth. It's very quiet, too.
I would say the ride quality of the Ram is a little bit better than the Ford. What do you think? I feel like it's taking the road better, a little bit less jumpy.
Yes, it is. It's much more relaxed than the Ford. Again, the Ford had a sport mode on it, so if anything's got a sport mode on it, you know it's going to have stiffer suspension.
Yes.
Regardless of the mode. But while we're at it, brake check.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was for last time.
That was good.
You caught me off guard last time when you did it.
I did like that. Pretty good. Exact same thing. You can't really make a judgment call on which.
Yeah, you'd have to put them side by side to compare those two.
All right, pull over. I want to drive.
Please.
Please, Zach, pull over so I can drive.
There you go. Much nicer.
So, the looks. What do you think?
I like it. I'm with you. I wasn't big fan of it when it came out, but especially this Rebel version, love it.
Yeah, it looks cool.
So the biggest change on it right away when you look at it is the front grille and the lights.
Yeah.
We got LEDs on the
Which
Rebel.
looks so good.
Yes, they look terrific. I love the amber turn signals. Same on the back end.
The hood, awesome.
Yes, the hood, we got the little uprise in the middle, and it looks fantastic, especially with the coloring. We got the flat black parts on it.
What do you think of the wheels?
I like the wheels. I would prefer an all black option.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, the truck's all white and it's all black accents, and then all of a sudden you have this gunmetal gray on the side. They do look great. I like the look of them, but I feel like if everything else is just all black accents, I want the wheels to be black with that.
Couldn't agree more, Zach. Couldn't agree more. But the design of the wheels, love them.
They look great, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely put them on any other truck or option frame. The rear end looks very similar, sort of, from the last one. It's still got the Ram and the big letters on the back tailgate.
The Ram logo and the Rebel logo.
All flat black.
All flat black. You put chrome on it, and I'll put a brick on the accelerator into a lake.
I got nothing, because I agree with you.
Sorry, not sorry, chrome people. The paint, you like the white?
I do, actually. It's very Stormtrooper looking.
It is.
Any car that's white with black accents to me, I'm just like, Stormtrooper. The bed, good size. This is the crew cab, so it is a little bit shorter.
Still fits you in it.
Still fits me in it. Yep. But overall, the exterior, I really like it. It's aggressive looking. It looks like it can take some abuse.
It does.
Which trucks should.
The Rebel looks very off-roady.
Yes. Although it's not quite Raptor level. That's what the TRX is for.
Yeah. You know what stands out to me? That doesn't have stupid little dips in the windows.
Listen, those stupid little dips make you feel way more powerful. They give you much more vision.
I don't care. That looks stupid.
You look stupid. Your mustache is stupid. What about the interior?
Oh my God.
No, this is sweet. It's got red leather. We've got red, it almost looks like red carbon fiber accents. It's not real, but that's the way it looks, especially on the tag. But it's sweet. It looks sporty. The functionality in the interior is just off the charts to me. Like, I sat in this thing and I was playing around and I was like, this has this. I kept saying that over and over. This has this. This has this. You can do this. So we've got compartments everywhere. The Rebel logo on the passenger side, you push a button and it opens up like this secret compartment.
Glove box is actually a normal size too.
It is smaller still than I would expect, but it's definitely a step up from the Fords.
Like more than a letter in it.
This is a basic car size glove box.
Yes. Center console compartment, again, massive.
It's huge. And not only that, it is the most multi-functioning center console I've ever seen.
The doors, love the doors.
The doors are sweet. You got red leather, you've got soft touch black plastic on the top parts, and it's hard plastic on the bottom. It's just fantastic. Like every time you look at it, you're like, oh God, that's gorgeous. Yeah. Another thing we got here is the rear window.
Ford had that too.
Yes, we forgot to look over it, but it had the exact same thing.
I do like it. I don't really see its purpose on any truck, to be completely honest with you. Sunroof's awesome. It's one of those moon style ones that goes all the way to the back.
Yes, and it's very big. Yeah, these seats, we got black leather with red accents on it to match the door and paneling.
Oh, the seats are awesome. Love the seats. Cool. And it has the Rebel logo on the seat.
It does, very in white stitching there. They're very comfy.
Very comfy. I would say comfier than the Ford seats. And the rear seats, just as good as the front seats.
The rear seats, yes, they are almost the exact same quality. The rear seats go up just like in the Ford, but there's no strap or lever you have to pull to do it. They just lift up. You want them up, lift them up.
And there's a compartment under the seats, and then under the floor mats, which I might add are also really cool because they have the red Ram logo in the floor mats. Under the floor mats in the back seat are little cooler compartments. Infotainment, what do we got?
So the infotainment, it's pretty basic. Like you don't have to go to a main menu. Everything's kind of just there. Nothing's really categorized. So it's like you want seat heat, boom. Wheel heat, boom. Mirror dimmer, boom. Everything's just like on one screen. There's no menus, which I kind of like. You don't have to go looking for things. It's just, here's everything.
All there.
So then we got all of our buttons, which can control everything on the touchscreen. So if you're not a big touchscreen person, you can just do everything physically with knobs and switches. Our parking assist and tow stuff and traction control is controlled by these little flick switches, which reminds me of like the Naboo starfighter in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like it's like, no, sorry, his pod racer where he's like flicking the switches trying to restart the engine. Sorry, nerds.
Yes.
There's a lot of things going on in this interior, and all of those things are amazing.
I will agree. This, like I've said, this is probably the best interior of any truck I've ever been in, period.
Yeah. The best part of the whole thing is what?
The dash cluster. It is the most sportiest, futuristic dash I think I've ever seen in any car, to be honest. It's got the Rebel logo at the top, the tacho and the speedometer, both are very intricate, very fine looking, and then it has a digital display in the middle, which also has little digital extras in the middle. Look at it!
Would you say it's too much to look at, or it's perfect?
I would say it's too much to look at, but I'm not even mad about it. I love the steering wheel. I think it's better than the Ford steering wheel, in my opinion. I like it more. I like the leather and the stitching, and I just think it looks cooler, and I don't know, just feels better in my hand.
The Ford, it had perfect thumb slots. This truck is not friendly for thumbs if you're driving at 9 and 3.
Yeah, probably not. I drive at 4 and 8.
So your opinion of steering wheels is obsolete and it doesn't matter. So you can't talk about steering wheels.
I guess.
That was aggressive, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
But don't ever talk again.
Get out.
I didn't get out about the mustache comment. I'm not getting out about the mullet comment.
Get out of the car.
So overall, the interior.
Love it, love it, love it.
It's definitely my favorite. I know what all the other truck interiors look like, and this is hands down the best one.
I've got nothing bad to say about the interior, put it that way.
The interior's great.
Not one thing.
No, the interior is actually, they thought about this a lot, the engineers, when they designed everything, and everything makes sense. There's so much practicality about everything in here. Like, everything has a purpose, and it works.
Overall thoughts on the exterior?
Overall, I like the exterior. It's not my favorite. Like I said in the last video, I'd still take the Sierra. Just based on looks, I would take the current Sierra over them all.
Yeah.
But no, this one, it's a very good looking truck.
So overall, I would have to say I would take this over the F-150.
Okay. I would have to drive them in the same day if I were to make a final decision. But
That's me coming from a completely non-biased opinion as well. I would choose the Ram.
So guys, that pretty much wraps up our review of the 2020 Ram Rebel.
Be sure to like and subscribe. The review's going to keep on coming, and we appreciate all the support.
Did someone say rebel?